Yes, good morning to all. We start the class. So, yeah, previously we have seen briefly just what we have seen. Yeah, we'll continue again. We'll see something practically today. Okay, so yes, we'll start the class. Right. So, previous class we have seen here what is on-premises environment and cloud computing platform, and what are the benefits of cloud computing platforms we have discussed in the previous class. Right. So once again, we'll see some official definition of cloud computing. So we have seen already cloud computing is a collection of what services. Cloud computing consists of a collection of data centers. So in the data centers, remember, we can place our resources wherever we need. And to place our resources like servers, storage, databases, everything. So we have services are there in the cloud data center. Cloud data center provides what services. So in order to start working with, okay, right. So basically, sir, this is your official definition of cloud computing from NIST, here, National Institute of Standards and Technology. Check here, cloud computing is a model for enabling convenient on-demand network access. Okay, to a shared pool of configurable computing resources here, very clearly. On-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources means what? A shared pool of configurable computing resources are available in the cloud data center. Means what? Configurable computing resources means what? For example, one server is required for us, Linux server is required. So we can configure, we can start using. Okay, some Windows server is required, just configure, start using. That is like a shared pool of what? Configurable computing resources here, which we can access on demand, means through network from anywhere. So that's why network servers already we have seen, servers, storage, applications, everything that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort. Rapidly provisioning. Provisioning means, remember, creating. Provisioning means what? Creating. So and release with minimal management. Here, maintenance also very less here. Most of the things are automated here. That's why maintenance is also very less here. Okay. Or service provider interaction. Service provider, who is the service provider? Okay. So service provider is what? Amazon or Google or Microsoft. Okay, right. Service provider interaction. This cloud model is composed of say, 5 essential characteristics here. Yeah, cloud computing consists of what? 5 essential characteristics are there. See here, 3 service models are there, 4 deployment models are there. The symbol 2 parts are there here in this definition actually. First definition we have seen It is collection of what configurable computing resources which we can configure and we can use. Second one say like consist of 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, and 4 deployment models. Okay, so that means what whenever we are saying that this is a cloud computing platform, we have to understand it has these 5 essential characteristics should be there. 3 service models are there. In the same way, 4 deployment models are there here. It may be what any cloud computing platforms. Okay, right, right. Check here like what are the 5 essential characteristics are there. One is on-demand self-service. Means what? At any time, remember, we can create our the resources by our own. Okay, self-service here. On-demand self-service. At any time, we can create the resources. Broad network access is it. From anywhere, we can access the resources from any network. Rapid elasticity. Elasticity means, remember, elastic means already we know, right? Which can be increase or decrease. Same thing. Rapid elasticity means what? Which can be increase or decrease. Means we can say like scale up, scale down, scale up and scale down activities we can do at any time. Means what today we have one server is there with 32 GB RAM. We can increase it up to 64 GB RAM. After some days, we can decrease it back to 32 GB RAM. That is like rapid elasticity, is it? Measured services here. Measured services means remember like depends on usage only we need to pay, no need to pay any fixed amount. That is called see measured services. Resource pooling is it means what all the resources are available here in the cloud data center, just configure and start using. These are say like any cloud computing system should have these 5 essential characteristics. Then 3 service models are there here, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. IaaS is their infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. What its meanings here? Means like Amazon will provide the infrastructure, whatever the infrastructure we need, we can take from the cloud data center. Means what? Suppose let's say I want some servers with some configuration, okay, as well as I want some net storage of 5 terabytes storage. Okay, so I want some networking components. I want some database, anything here. Means like infrastructure we can take from the cloud data centers here. Okay, infrastructure we can create. Understood, right? Provides computing means what? Which allows to create the servers, networking, storage, VPNs, everything's here. Then PaaS is a platform as a service, provides a framework to develop and build applications here. PaaS means remember like platforms are also there here. What its meaning? For example, let's say I want to work with Oracle database, right? So in case of PaaS, remember we have like servers are there. We have to install in that servers. We have to install Oracle. Then I can work with Oracle databases. But whereas in PaaS, remember platform is also there. Means Oracle is also there. Just directly deploy our databases here. Understood, right? Difference between IaaS and PaaS. In case of IaaS, we have seen only infrastructure, Amazon will provide the infrastructure, no softwares. For example, means what? Later we have to install softwares, its meaning. Just remember, like for basic understanding, if I purchase one system computer, right? If I purchase one computer, then what will happen? We'll get along with the computer, we'll get what? Hardware plus OS, for example, right? Later we have to install Oracle, Java, whatever we want. Later platform we have to create, right? Which platform we need to start working with. That's why remember, in case of PaaS, what is there? We have system is there, means computer is there, means hardware plus OS, everything. Hardware plus OS. Plus remember, plus softwares are also there here. Required softwares like Java, .NET. Okay, so Oracle software, MS SQL software. Any softwares are also there here. Android, iOS. Here, softwares are also there. It's mean PaaS means what? Hardware means infrastructure plus required platforms. Let's say I want to work with, I want to develop Java applications. So required Java platform is also there here, like Apache server, Tomcat server, WebLogic servers are there. Directly we can deploy the Java application, for example. Understood, right? Underlying softwares are also there. We have to understand. That means what? Tomorrow if you want to work with here, in case of IaaS, if you want to create a Oracle database, to work with Oracle database, what is required for us? We need to install separately Oracle, then we can create the database. But here in PaaS, no need to install Oracle. Already Amazon has installed and configured. Already Oracle is installed and configured. Generally start using. Directly place the databases here. Okay, directly we can place the databases here directly. No need to install Oracle. Pre-configured means platform is also ready here. Understood, right? If any queries are there, please type in the chat panel. If any confusion is there, already I've said any simple doubts are there, feel free to ask. Okay, right. Right. Then say like SaaS is a software as a service. Here what we can do, here see platform means like infrastructure is there here. On top of that infrastructure, we have platform is it means what? Like same thing. Servers are there, plus softwares are there, nothing but what? Platforms. Plus what we are doing here, what we are doing as a company, what I will do, I will add my own application. As a company here, what we'll do, we'll add our own application in means what? Either IaaS means for large scale applications we can use IaaS, where we can create our own dedicated servers, dedicated environment. But for a small medium scale we can go with what? PaaS, platform as a service. Right. So either from Amazon, what I will do as a company owner, I have some small company, for example. From Amazon, I will take either IaaS or PaaS services, depends on my requirement. I will add my own application that I will provide to the end users here. End users means non-IT companies, for example. End users are non-IT companies as a SaaS application. These are the three major services are there here in any cloud platform. Okay, so IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. SaaS, yeah, generally say like IaaS and PaaS services are used by IT companies. SaaS services are there. SaaS is nothing but what? A built-in application. So where they can create a subscription, they can start using. This is for our end users or non-IT companies here, SaaS application. Okay, so that is three services are there as part of any cloud computing platforms, not only Amazon. So it may be any cloud computing platforms. We have these three services. Means we have seen any cloud computing is a collection of services. Any cloud computing platform is a collection of services. These are, and the services are divided into these three major categories. Cloud computing services are divided into what? These three major categories here. Okay, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS here. Okay, right. So yes, if any queries are there, any doubts are there, please type in the chat panel. I think yeah, chat option is there here. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions are there, any simple doubts are there. Yeah, this is clear what is IaaS, PaaS and SaaS to all people. Harish, Ankit, Obul Kumar. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Harish. Yes, Ankit, it is clear. Are any doubts are there? If any simple doubt is there, feel free to ask me. I can repeat 2-3 times also, no need to worry. Okay, step by step we'll go. I think just now we have one participant. Don't know name, but Linux full flash is their name. What is your name, please? Obul Kumar, is clear or any doubt is there in IaaS, in PaaS and SaaS? Okay, thank you. Yes, I think Shankar has joined just now. We'll continue. Yes, right. So there is three major services. Other we have so many other services like DBAS, like database as a service. B for BI, business logic as a service. So many other services are there, but these are the three major services here. That's why like in the difference we'll see, then we'll go with practically we'll see how we can work with AWS. Okay, right. 1 second, one student has to enable audio. 1 minute. Yes, some people has joined like yes, Srini, good morning. Welcome to the session. Just we have started. Yes, right. So check it. These are the three major services. Are there difference? We can check here. In case of traditional IT, not available. I think just otherwise rejoin one time. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Shankar. Yes, good morning. I think just now you have joined. Right. So check here yes, these are the three major services are there as part of cloud computing platforms. So check here in case of traditional IT, everything we have to manage, right? Networking, storage means we have seen it. We can build our own local data center after building our own local data center, we need to manage everything. We need to manage our things here. In case of a traditional IT, means what, like then next see, like here see, like in case of IaaS, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, everything is provided by the provider, means Amazon. As a company or as a customer, we have to manage OS, middlewares, runtime, databases, applications by our own. Again, remember, like whereas in case of PaaS here, even like hardware plus runtimes like Java runtime, .NET runtimes, Oracle softwares, SQL Server softwares, all this platform is also created by provider itself, Amazon itself. Directly we have to deploy our databases and applications, then we can make it available to our users. Whereas in case of SaaS here, everything is provided by the provider. Actually, Amazon will provide some SaaS applications. Microsoft will provide some SaaS applications. But remember, like yeah, SaaS is basically, remember, for both the combination. Actually, Amazon, from Amazon, what we'll do, we'll take IaaS or PaaS services, will add our own application. So then this application will make available to our non-IT users, end users, as a SaaS application. Generally in the market, maybe you're familiar with, we have some SaaS applications are there, like Salesforce is it, like Office 365, right? In case of Office 365, remember, no need to install MS Office, right? So directly you can create a free account initially, you can start working with. Okay, that is like some SaaS applications. Then next one, say like yeah, this is the summary of cloud computing we have discussed. Actually, cloud computing has 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, and 4 deployment models are there. So in general, remember, whenever we are saying cloud computing, it refers to public cloud. Public cloud. We have seen, like Amazon has built the data centers across the globe. Directly we can place our resources in the data centers here. If I say infrastructure.aws.com, for example, yes, we have seen that like global data centers are there here, means across the globe. Almost all here in every region, we have these data centers are there here. In every region, data centers are there. So we can place the resources in those data centers. See, almost all. So almost all say like 245 countries. Right now, AWS is used this year in 245 countries almost all. So yeah, we can see here like previously one very good diagram was there, means I think recently they have changed into text format. Yeah, we have to understand here like everywhere here data centers are there across the globe. See, North America, South America, Asia Pacific here. Here in India, we have data center is it means we can say region. Region is there here like in Mumbai. One region is a collection of remember data centers. We'll discuss again. Region is a collection of what? Data centers. So in Mumbai, we have like a data center is it means like collection of data centers are there. We have three availability zones are there. Availability zone is nothing but just to understand like a data center. Okay, three data centers are there here for redundancy purpose. If something happen in one data center, so no problem. The resources can be available in what other data centers. Launch in 2016 here in Mumbai. Right now, Amazon is building the new region in Hyderabad here, South India, Hyderabad, new region, right? So like this, like almost all here everywhere, Europe and Africa. In Africa, here like we have less centers are there. Only in South Africa we have these data centers here, Amazon data centers. So except that in all the other places of the world, we have these data centers here. That's why anywhere we can place our resources. Anywhere we can place the resources here. You can say global infrastructure. Yeah, these are the like various locations here. We have data centers are there in different locations. Okay, global infrastructure of Amazon. Actually, it was previously they are showing very diagrammatically like this graphically. I think they have removed it recently. Yes, check it like global infrastructure is there means like data centers are there here across the globe. It's meaning and see these data centers are yeah connected here with networks here. Their own networks here. Cables are there here. Okay, across the sea. See here, across the sea, they have laid the cables. Okay, so their own data center actually means their own infrastructure. Amazon, yeah, it is what Amazon's own infrastructure. See, across the globe, cables are there here. Okay, right, right. So that is like public cloud means what? We have data centers are there already in different locations in different regions. Different regions. So here see like we can place our resources, means servers, anything we can place our applications, everything. Second one here, private cloud is it means still for sensitive applications, suppose banking or finance related applications, even like Amazon can build a local data center, means at client location, local data center with cloud features. With cloud features here. That is called a private data center, but its cost is very huge. Building the private data center with cloud cost is very huge. Only few companies can go with this private cloud data centers. Right. So hybrid cloud is there here. Combination of public and private is called what? Hybrid cloud. Okay. So that means what? Like means some resources we are placing in public data centers in Mumbai. Some resources, some applications or databases we are maintaining in private data center in our company, for example. So that combination we are calling it as a hybrid cloud. And a community cloud is a community cloud means what? Similar community people can use this cloud computing. Means like community means what? Like hospital community, okay, health like healthcare, insurance, telecom, like this here, community. So basically remember, whenever we are saying cloud computing, it refers to in general public cloud. Okay, public cloud. Already have written like in detail each what is elasticity, what is against here IaaS, PaaS and SaaS with example wise. Later you can see. So I will share you the this PPT. I will share you, plus I will share you the PDF notes. I will share you, means PDF books I will share you on Amazon Web Services. Right. Check it like AWS is there. Sir. Yes, Harish is asking what is community cloud. Yeah, community cloud is nothing but remember similar companies, for similar companies. Uh, they are maintaining they are providing the cloud services by maintaining separate data centers, like hospital community, or like for government organizations they are maintaining their separate cloud data centers. For example, like for US federal government, for example, here they are using separate data centers. They are not mixing with the public data centers. Means everyone cannot place the resources in those data centers. Those are separate to the US government, for example. Yeah, those comes under say like public community cloud. Zones, nothing but data centers. We can understand one availability zone is like one data center. Later we'll see what is zone. We have various edge locations are there, point of presence. So many terminologies are there, but those we'll see in detail. Just remember, like regions are there. Under regions, we have availability zones are there. Under regions, we have availability zones are there. Just understand, like availability zone is like one data center, for example. Right, right. Check it, like so many definitions are there for AWS. One is said Amazon Web Services is the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform. Right? Most comprehensive means what? Most of the services are available. Okay, what would the services need require, like in today's computing platforms? Okay, all the services are available here. That's why we are saying most comprehensive and broadly adopted here. Means what? Most of the clients are most of the companies are different. Different. Mm, what we can say, different platform or different domains. Actually, it may be hospital domain or banking domain. Different types of domains are using it. Domain applications are there in the AWS clouds here. Different domain. offering over 175 fully featured services from data centers globally. See, from data centers globally. Okay, so fully featured, yeah, services are available, which are provided through our data centers globally here. Okay, right. This is here in a single definition, how they are defining here what is what is AWS. Right. Next, millions of customers are there, sir, including fastest growing startup people, especially here startup companies instead of investing huge money towards infrastructure, hardware, everything here. Yeah, we can use. Yeah, we can use. They are going with here cloud data centers. Why? Because tomorrow, even the company is not working fine, no problem, right? Yeah, no, we have not invested millions of rupees to build a local data center. That's why say benefits are there. That is the reason say the same way largest enterprises are using say yeah, cloud computing platforms today, I mean, AWS. So in the same way, leading government agencies, including US government agencies, are going with here AWS. Then check here what are the major yeah benefits are there with AWS. Why most of the clients are preferring AWS. Already we know AWS is the first cloud platform, right? First cloud platform launch, which was launched in the year almost 2007. Okay, so first cloud platforms here, right? That is the reason here today, if you compare with any other cloud platforms, including Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud Platform. So AWS clients are very huge here today. Okay, most of the clients are using what AWS today, right? So next, that's why most functionalities are there here. Almost all, like we have seen, 175 200 services are available here. Means we have compute services are there. Compute services are nothing but what? Creating the servers. Okay. So storage services, database services, networking, like management, all the services are available. Generally here already we have seen to start working with AWS, first step is what? We have to create first we have to create a free tier account. Free tier account we have to create first. Okay, after creating free tier account, okay, then remember, then we can connect to the console. We can start practicing with the AWS services. Understood, right? First we have to create the free tier account. Okay, after creating free tier account, then we have to see it. First we have to create a free tier account. So after that, we can start working with. Okay, right. So already we have seen always some services are free, some services are free for 12 months. Okay, so and we have seen while using we have to yeah understand that yeah for if we are going with say EC2 machines. EC2 means remember elastic cloud compute. Here we can create our own machines we can create. virtual servers we can create with Linux, with Windows something. We can run that machine for how many hours? 750 hours per month here. 750 hours per month continuously. If you are running more than this time, if you are running more than this time, then charges are there. Okay, like they say, like it is free tier account only, but we have to understand here, like what are the limitations are there. We can work up to that limitation only. We can work up to that limitation only. We can't use this for yeah, more than this time, right? So that is like we have to understand here in case of a free tier account. The same way, say like yeah, same thing. S3 is a simple storage service where we can create the storage like SAN. Okay, so where 5 GB only we can use. Same thing, Amazon RDS is a relational database service actually. Means what, Amazon has their own RDBMS database actually. So in that case, we can use it 750 hours per month. We can make the database up and working for 750 hours. 750 means already we have seen like daily 24 hours, for example, into 30 days. If you are running the machine into 30 days, 720. Sometimes we have seen like yeah, we have like 31 days also. That's why approximately like 750 hours. Means what, one machine we can run continuously 24/7 for 1 month. Suppose if we are running two machines for 30 days continuously, then remember it exceeds this limit. Then, then charges are there. Two machines you can run for 12 hours, right? If you want. Suppose my client, yeah, business is there, morning 8 to 8. That means what, 12 hours we can run the machines here. Two machines if you want for 12 hours. Okay, right. Right. So that is like we have to understand here why 750 hours. Like this, we have to understand here free tier account has some, these are the limitations are there. Okay. After creating the account, what we can do? We can connect and work with AWS here by using console.aws.amazon.com here. Understood, right? aws.amazon.com. From here, see, we can connect to the console, AWS console. We can start practicing. We can start working from here. Account ID means like here we have a normal user's connection. We can connect as a normal user, or we can connect as a owner also. Means whenever we create a account here, we will be the owner. We are the owners actually. Later, if you want to allow some of the employees to work with this account, so then they need this account ID, username, and password. IAM username and password. Okay, so that is like IAM is there here. We'll see identity and access management. Okay, already have connected to my account. For example, just I will go to the accounts here. Okay, right now here I am in this console actually. Whenever we log in, yeah, into the console. Right now I am in AWS management console. Already we have seen like how we can connect console.aws.amazon.com. So enter the credentials. we can connect successfully to the console. From here, see, we can start working with the AWS services. Check here, AWS services, we can see here all services. See here, these are the all services. Means Amazon has grouped the services into some categories. Compute services are there here. Compute services are basically used to create the machines actually. Virtual machines. Here we have EC2 is it, right? Elastic Cloud Compute. So by using this EC2, what we can do, we can create the servers. Means Linux servers, Windows servers with how much RAM we need, with which operating system we need, we can create here. Understood, right? Yes. In the same way, like if I click here, see, yeah, we are going to EC2 dashboard. Here we can create the machines here, which we are calling them as instances. Instances here, running instances, how many instances are currently running, other details it is showing. If I go to instances, today it's running slowly. Already two running instances are there, it is saying in my account. So we can go to that yeah, instances, we can create the new instances. Instance is nothing but what? Servers, systems. Check here, launch instances. Yeah, here see which machine you want to create, it is asking here. For example, I want to create a Windows machine. For example, see, Windows server I want to create. Press enter. Now it is showing here. All the images are there here. Images are ready. Okay, so directly here for free tier, while practicing with free tier, some machines we can take here, don't take other machines. For this we need to pay. So we can use these machines here. SQL, here see, Microsoft Windows Server 2019. Select. Just here within some few seconds, we can create the servers here. We can create the machine. Okay, so family they have divided actually depends on number of CPUs, memory, RAM. Okay, they have divided the some they have categories actually. This is for free tier. It is saying okay, I want to go with this. We can configure the instances again. How many servers we need? We can create here 2-3 servers. We can create at a time. So let's say I'm going with the default network configuration. So then we can add the storage, we can add. By default, it is taking what? 30 GB, for example. We can increase, actually, we have some SSDs are there today, solid state drives, to get what? Better performance. Tags we can add later, we'll see. We can configure the network, means like a firewall we can configure. Security group is like our firewalls. So I want to take RDP from anywhere, for example. From any machine, I want to take RDP of this machine, right? Remote desktop. Like this, like we can set the properties, we can launch the machine. Generally, to enter into the machine, yeah, we need this key pair is required. let's say I'm saying Windows 19 key pair 1. I'm saying download key pair. Means actually remember, by using this key pair, we can uh, yeah, we can encrypt, we can decrypt the administrator password. We can use that password. Launch, I'm saying here. Your instances are now launching. Okay, view instances. These are the existing instance. Two are already running here. One web server, let's say I have created one web server. So one host I have created with Linux. So check here, like two are running. See, our instance is also running now. This is our instance which is created here. Machine is created here. Very fastly the server is ready now. Our Windows server is ready. Check here, IPs are there. Still it is taking time. Yeah. So our machine is ready, sir. Windows machine is ready. So it is showing here, see, Windows Server 2019 is there. From this image we have created. Okay, so like platform Windows is there in this machine. We can check also networking, storage, all these things we can verify. Now, if I want to take remote desktop of this machine, we can take remote desktops here. Still it is preparing actually. Once it is ready, the machine is ready, we can use here connect option. By using this connect option, we can take remote desktop of this machine. We can start working. It's here very simple. Means what? Pre-configured images are there already. Just yeah, configure what you want according to our requirement. Start using. Okay, so just here by clicking here, we can say here connect. Connect option is there. We can connect these machines here. So let's say I want to take what RTP through RTP, downloads here remote desktop file here, download it successfully. Yeah. So now say like actually this public IP is there. Through that IP we can access this. If I say connect, remote desktop of this machine I am taking here, right? So means what, this machine is there actually in North Virginia. Here see, right now I am working in which region? North Virginia region, East US region actually. The machine is there in the data center. Just but from my machine, from my laptop, I am taking remote desktop of the machine. So still it is preparing, taking time. Here see username administrator, password, get password. So if I want to see the password, we have to use that key pair file. Key pair file. Yeah, still it is launching, it is saying. Once the instance is launched, if I click on get password, it will ask the key pair file. Just now I have downloaded, right? So once I provide that key pair file, then yeah, it will show us the password. By using that password, we can connect. Okay, we can take the remote desktop of this machine. Like this, a very simple steps are there. Maybe I think today we don't know, some data center is busy, I think, North Virginia. So this is the huge data center where we have 6 availability zones. North Virginia, 6 data centers are there here, physical data centers. Okay, very big region. This is North Virginia. You can see here also total regions. Means we can select actually in which region I want to create the machine. We can select here directly. Okay, so we have seen like In Mumbai also we can place our resources. Uh, Asia Pacific here region. Like this here overview, what we have to understand here. Amazon Web Services is a collection of data centers, right, across the globe, and they are providing the machines, databases, networks, everything in the form of services. Services here, compute service is there, EC2. Then we have container services are there, basically to work with the containers. Storage services are there, S3, where we can create our own storage. Simple storage service. RDS is a relational database service where we can place our databases. Means SQL Server databases, file databases, any database. Migration and transfer services are there. If you are migrating from one cloud platform to another cloud platforms. So database migrations, all these are there here. Another important service is the VPCs here, Virtual Private Cloud, VPC, another important service, which is for networking purpose. Developer tools are there. These are the DevOps tools. Means what tomorrow if you are going with AWS DevOps, so we have to work with these tools. See, so many other services are there, robotic related, okay, IoT related. All the services are available here. So important service is there. One more important service. This is your security, identity, and compliance service, IAM. Okay. So IAM service is there here. Okay. So you see, like by using this IAM service, identity access management, we can create the users here, see, in AWS. We can create the users, we can create the groups, we can provide the permissions, means which user can access which machine, which user can access which database. Those permissions we can provide here by creating users and groups. Like how we'll create users in our local servers. Same things here, we can create here users, we can create the groups, we can work with the roles, okay, we can grant the permissions. Yes. One question is it, will you show us all the services with practically or only? No. You see in the course content, most of the services will see practically. Okay. So the course content we can see all these EC2, all these are compulsory services, IAM storage services like migration services, VPC, virtual private cloud, RDS, relational database service. So all these are compulsory services. That's why we'll discuss all these services. These are what compulsory services means. If we want to provide access to any resource in AWS, we have to create the users, we have to provide the access in which service, IAM, identity and access management. Right, let's see what we'll do. We'll conclude the session again. Just we have started with Amazon Web Services, AWS. I just have shown you how to create a free tier account and how we are working with the AWS services by using what? console.aws.amazon.com. Through console we can connect, we can work with what? AWS services. Okay, so that is like if any queries are there, any questions are there, yes, yeah, feel free to ask the questions. So one question is there, one doubt, I'm from Arkle, is there responsibility to change my Arkle with AWS? Yes, in Arkle you can work here in AWS with Arkle also. We have seen RDS services there, relational database services. Not only Oracle, any databases we can deploy with what? RDS. Okay, right. Yeah, no problem. Windows platform, here also we can work in Windows platform. We can work in Linux platform also. Means any cloud computing provides here all types of platforms. Windows, Linux, whatever the platforms we need. All the types of platforms it provides. Any cloud computing service. That's why with what platforms we are working with the same uh, platforms we can work. Actually, remember there is no lab access from our end. Means you have to create a free tier account. Already I have discussed. I will show you again practically. Means how we are creating free tier account. So in that, after creating a free tier account, okay, so we can start practicing. After creating, you have to create your own free tier account. Then you can start practicing. Okay. Right, right, yes. So from our end, we are not providing the lab access. Lab access means what? Just you have to create a free tier account, then you can practice by your own. For 12 months, it is free. We have seen it. In general, what after creating the machine, after practicing, immediately you have to delete it to avoid the charges. Yeah, material they will provide you. Our team will provide you. So if any queries are there, please contact to the team. Or like if any technical queries are there, uh, you can contact my WhatsApp number also. It's not normal number, only WhatsApp number. Okay. If any technical questions are there, okay, technical queries are there. Right. Right then, I have to start my next class. We'll conclude the session. Please, you can contact me on this WhatsApp number. So, yeah, if any technical questions are there, so we'll try to answer your queries. No need to worry. In future also, while practicing, you can send me WhatsApp to this number. If any doubts are there, any by taking a screenshot, if any doubts are there. Okay. Right. Right. Thank you very much for attending my class. So we'll continue again tomorrow. Okay. Take care and bye. Recordings materials they will share you. Please contact our team, our DURGASOFT team. Okay. Thank you.